Hi, this is Mr. Parker here, and I teach 8th grade English on Team Yale. And I want to talk to you a little bit about this idea of mean-spirited behavior. When I was in middle school and the teacher started talking to me about bullying and whatnot, I always remember not taking it too serious. I always felt like it had this after-school special unrealistic feel to it. And since I didn't ever bully anyone and I was never bullied, then I didn't think it had much to do with me. As a teacher, I recognize that sometimes my students have the same mentality that I had when I was their age. But now I see it a little differently. As I've grown and I've gained more experience and maturity throughout the years, I've been able to look back on my past and see situations where I might have been able to be more of a powerful human being than I was. In relation to this idea of bullying, there is this one situation that really sticks out in my mind, which involved a kid by the name of Tony Crombie and a group of my boys, Matt, Ike, Drew, and Brian, who were all on the 8th grade basketball team with me. Now, I don't have a lot of regrets in my life, but this experience is one of my biggest regrets. Not so much because I was a bully, but because I didn't do anything about those who were participating in some pretty mean-spirited behaviors. I was in 8th grade, and it was one of those school days where everything was just going my way. I had all of my main academic classes at the start of the day, and my gym class was the last period of the day, so it was all about having fun playing ball and then going home. I had just finished gym class, and all the boys were in the locker room getting their gear together. As I packed up my bag, I could overhear some of the kids I was friends with on the basketball team making fun of this kid named Tony Crombie, who was sitting on a bench putting his socks and sneakers on. I don't really know what was being said, but from the sad expression on Tony's face, I knew it had to be something pretty mean. I remember everyone just pointing and laughing at Tony, and then a few kids started making fun of Tony's sneakers and how they were the cheap wannabe Jordans. One kid from the group of boys kicked Tony's shoe across the locker room just as Tony was reaching for it to put it on his foot. The second kid from the group kicked Tony's shoe a second time, and the group walked out of the locker room laughing. I instantly became angry. Yeah, I was angry at how my teammates treated Tony, but I was even more angry with myself. Since I was the captain of my basketball team and I knew most of the guys that were picking on Tony, I had a lot of power. And I probably could have said something to make a difference, and I didn't. I remember picking up Tony's sneaker and then handing it over to him. Tony just sat there, hunched over on the bench, looking like he was choking back tears. I sat down next to him and told him not to pay attention to those guys and that they didn't know what they were talking about. Tony said thanks, but I don't know if that was enough. Whenever I think back to this day, I wish I could go back in time and handle it differently. I know that I would do so now if I was in the same situation. But if you were in the same situation, what would you do? Take a moment to talk this over with your partner and your teacher, and then come back to me, letting me know how you would handle the situation if you were Minnie Parker back in the day. Peace.